Hello, in this video I will walk you through how to use Primero to send a referral to one of the agencies using the OSCaR system. So any case worker in Primero can send a referral to an agency using the OSCaR system. To do that, you will log in with your username and password. And as a case worker, and being working on several cases, I now came to this moment where managing the case of Kang Sokme, I need to make a referral to children in families, one of the agencies using the OSCaR system. So I was already managing this case, and the case has already been through the assessment phase. The case plan was designed. Some services are already being provided, but now I want to add an additional service that has to be provided by this partner. So we will double check that the child details are properly filled in. We'll double check that we have a location. We'll check our protection concerns, and we will make sure that we have the consent to do this referral. Also, we need to make sure that this service was part of our initial case plan and that our case plan is approved by our manager. So as you can see here, I've designed the case plan. I want to provide services to address the gambling issue and the fact that the child is living in residential care. And this was approved by my manager on the 27th of November. So I can now move to the services, and I can add an additional service. So I have to edit the case, click the add button, and here is where I will specify the service I want to request from the partner agency. So we will select the type of response as being a referral to the OSCaR system, and we will select the service we want to provide. So in this case, we want to provide counseling, and we can further specify the subtype. So I will say this is just general counseling, and we can specify the implementation time frame. So let's say this should be ready in 3 days. And if we had already coordinated with the partner social worker on the appointment date and time, we can also make note of that in here. So this appointment will be next Monday, 30th of November at 1 p.m. And the agency implementing this will be the demo. Of course, this is just for demo purposes. In the real world, you would be using the partner agency that you want to provide this service. And you also have to select the service provider name. So this will be a generic username for that specific agency. You will never see here the name of the social worker, but it's important that you select this generic user still. So now the case is ready to be referred. So we will save, and when we save, you will notice that in front of this service, we will have the refer button. So now we can click the refer button, and this is already pre-populated. So the only thing we need to add are the notes. So I will ask to provide counseling for gambling issues, and I will submit. Once I submit, we will get the confirmation up here. The case was successfully referred. Please note that all referrals and transfers will be tracked in the referrals and transfers form that can be found inside of the other forms group. So in here, you can see that we have a referral for counseling that was sent to the demo agency user on the 27th of November. So this is what we have just done. At this point, the OSCaR partner caseworker has received our case and will start working on it. But it's important to keep an offline communication between caseworkers, because in order to follow up on our service, we need to communicate with the caseworker, and once the service has been successfully provided, we shall return to our service form and edit the case and manually insert the date of implementation for this case. So let's say this case was implemented on the 28th of November. I shall select that and save. And once I save, you will notice that automatically the service is considered as implemented. And this finalizes the cycle of referring and implementing a service by an external partner. So to understand how this referral works on the OSCaR side, I invite you to watch our next video. Thank you.